Came hours after the confessed shooter appeared in court again.
This time it was to face the additional charges listed as part of a grand jury indictment. CBS 4's Carrie Codd has that story. He's live from Fort Lauderdale with it. Carrie.
Well, Nikolas Cruz left his cell here at the Broward County Jail this afternoon for that brief court hearing. As you mentioned, this is the result of that indictment filed earlier this week on those 17 additional counts of attempted first-degree murder.
State versus Nikolas Joseph Cruz.
Admitted school shooter Nikolas Cruz did not speak and never lifted his head to look directly at the camera while he appeared in first appearance court by video on Friday afternoon. In fact, the only time Cruz looked up at all was for a brief glance at his attorney. Cruz heard the new charges against him based on a grand jury indictment filed Wednesday.
Grand jury indictment charges 18 through 34 for attempted murder in the first degree.
That means Cruz faces 17 counts of first-degree murder for taking the lives of the students, teachers, and staff at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School last month, and 17 counts of attempted first-degree murder for leaving another group of people wounded. On Thursday, Cruz's public defender filed a motion saying that Cruz is standing mute on a plea, not saying he's guilty or not guilty. A source close to the case said Cruz's attorneys are doing that out of respect for the victims and to say they're not contesting Cruz's guilt. The public defender made it known early on that Cruz will accept responsibility and plead guilty to the crimes in exchange for prosecutors agreeing not to seek the death penalty against him. It's likely that in the next few weeks, prosecutors will announce their decision on whether to seek the ultimate punishment for these murders. Also Friday, we're learning a few more details about Cruz's social media and online activities that detectives are investigating to try and determine Cruz's possible motive and actions leading up to the shootings. A search warrant shows that investigators requested information on 9 email addresses believed to belong to Cruz, including such usernames as Crazy Nicholas 6979 and Antifa Killer 69, as they search for any information sought on those accounts on preparing a mass shooting. Another search warrant shows investigators are looking at 2 Snapchat accounts that might belong to Cruz for photos, stories, memories, and/or camera roll content related to information concerning pictures of students, school areas, or evidence of plans or threats related to violence at Stoneman Douglas High School or any other school. Now, this is no surprise. The judge said today Cruz will continue to be held without bond here at the jail. He'll return to court next week to be formally arraigned on the charges. A legal expert told me that since his attorneys filed a plea of standing mute on the plea, the judge will enter a plea for him, a not guilty plea. Live in Fort Lauderdale, Carrie Codd, CBS 4 News.